Hello everybody, welcome to Red Tool House. Today is moving day. We're going to move our pigs from this pasture, what I consider our south pasture, to our new east pasture, which we just finished fencing in and getting tested and ready to go. So let's see how this is going to work. When you do all this on the side of the mountain, it's tough to line up the camera to get everything in the shot. My tripod's stuck in the side of the mountain there. Okay, so I just want to give a little bit of reference. When we did the east pasture, my thought was I was going to have a gate come across here and tie into my fence. But I decided not to do that. I wanted to lay it out differently. That will actually allow me to unhook all of the south pasture if I want and just be energizing the east pasture. Now, I may not do that. I may have Merida separated. I'm not quite sure exactly what I'm doing here yet as far as that goes. But it gave me an option by just simply doing the connector line this way. So again, if you've been following the last couple videos, we came down this road to a terminus here that goes all the way to the top of the mountain, and then the trick was, how do we get from here over to the hot wire that you see right here in front of the camera, the T-post? How do we get to that? So what we ended up doing is coming across here with a gate. So I've got a gate hook I can take off. You can see this white post. I think that's showing up in the shot. That white post stretches over here with a gate, so I can drop that, drive down my road, drive out this road. This is like a convergence of 1, 2, 3, 4 little roads here. So the pigs will have to come across right in front of the camera, right where that green T-post is a electrified fence gate. So we got to get them to cross that, and then we're going to introduce this to this new one. So obviously the fence is off. We're going to drop this, and we're going to try to lure them across. So they only have to cross one section of what they know to be electrified. So we're going to see if that'll work. So here's the wire they have to cross, and obviously this is the part they have access to. Now, I've already fed them for today, so it would make sense to obviously not feed them and try to do this. So if this doesn't work, I can obviously wait till in the morning. But I think they're curious, they're motivated. Since I've been feeding them ration, they don't get completely gutted on their feed and laying around like a bunch of slobs. They're still a little desirous of food. So I may be able to lure them across. I'm going to go get some feed, get a couple of their bowls, and see if we can do that to bring them over. I've got the fence currently unplugged, so the entire south side of the valley is de-energized right now. So we'll see if that can help them come across. Of course, when they were just standing here, they're now completely over there by the old boat on the other end of the south pasture. Yeek, big, 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 big. Yeek, big, 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 big. Yip, 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 yip. That's got them stirred. Cross that line. Step one. That went a lot easier than I thought it would. I guess, like me, pigs are motivated by their stomachs, so definitely got them to cross over there, no problem. Saw those last two boars kind of straggling, but as soon as I walked past with the bucket, feed bucket again, man, they definitely came on. They recognized that bucket. They obviously recognized their feed pails. So those type of things are great motivators for them, of course. So they're already exploring the new area here. Had a couple, see behind me going around the point here. The rest of them are behind the camera. They're working this way now. They hear me talking. I left Merida out. She's still over in the old pasture. And I think I'm going to leave her there for now, simply because this morning she got a hold of one of the gilts, the large black gilt, got a hold of her ear pretty badly. And it looked like a crime scene at the feed bowl. There's blood everywhere. So she's obviously a little aggressive when it comes to feeding time and wanting to get those pigs away from her. So we're just going to keep her separated. I think she's going to appreciate that more. She liked it when she could get her ration and not have to fight for it. So, well, let's watch them, see how they acclimate. There's a lot of mast on the ground here. Obviously, there's some vegetation growing up. I've had enough of a spring that are starting to grow, and I see them eating grass already. So I'm just going to kind of hang out with them here a little bit and just watch them explore the new pasture. Watch with me. All right, here comes the first test. Those lead boars are approaching the fence. Yep, they're turning. Here's that third one. Gilt turns. I don't know if you can see the pole, but it's that brown. Looks like a tree. That's the one of my pipe poles driven in. You can see the board on the side of the big oak. It's going right down through there. That boar is that gilt. I think that's stubby tail barrow, I believe. He is right at the line. He's now coming back this way. Long nose there is going around eating every little tuft of grass he can find. Just in this one spot where I sat down, just turned over some leaves, and you can see there's still a lot of last year's acorns here. There's just so much mass last year that I think they're going to have a field day. What do you think of that, Snout? I don't know if you can see this because of the sun, the shadow. Check that out. That is just sitting here on this rock and looked over. That is a chainsaw chain. Somebody's hung on a branch. It's hung there for a long, long time. That's not me. That is an old chain. It's pretty crazy, the trees growing around it there at the top. So the way I designed this pasture, there's no direct access to any of my larger streams. There's a small watershed here, but it's so rocky that it drains off pretty quickly after rain. So the water access they have are these springs, and I anticipate them making wallows, making them deeper like they did in our other pasture. Came up here to see if I needed to dress these up. This one drains off a little bit, and actually drains all the way down to my driveway, but I don't think I really need to do much work with it. I think they're going to make it more of a bowl than I ever would. So we'll probably just monitor it and keep an eye on it here in the next couple days. If I have to carry water, I've got a spot down here where I can bring water to them. I just keep finding all kinds of stuff. So here's a log chain I've obviously left laying here a long time ago. Perfectly covered. Tied in a knot. The hook on the end, yep. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. I don't know if that was one of my logging chains or not. That's been there a while. Tree root that's green enough. I may have discovered that a while back and threw it up on that stump thinking, hey, when you come back around, get that. So we put a gate opening here at the base of the pasture just in case we needed to get in here. Maybe move the trough in here to feed or use the feed buckets, or for some reason obviously need to access the pigs directly. So I have this in place, and it keeps me from having to drive to the halfway up the hill to feed them as well. So we'll see how that goes. Well, they have access. They seem to be content. We'll see how long this pasture will last before they start tearing it up. The next pasture we'll move into will be the north pasture. I'm going to have to come up with some better names for these because I'm running out of directions as we add them on. But I'll keep you all posted. Take care, everybody.